Okay, here we are, my dear students, in the next episode of this class. So now we are ready to work with your voice. So what should be done for your voice to sound very energetic and powerful and strong and low? First answer is here. Your voice should be low. As low as you can, you should push your voice by your diaphragmatic breathing techniques and your intonation patterns. So now in this episode and next episode, we'll work with your voice techniques and intonation patterns. So as I promised you before, I will give you 10 advices how to build your strong voice just right here. It's not even advice, it's 10 steps. So when you start working on your voice, you should every time start with these 10 steps. Some of them I covered before in our previous episodes, but some of them are coming here, and it's not only about to know this, it's about how to use these techniques. That's why let's sit in front of the camera, or in your case in front of the mirror, and let's start working on that. So step number 1, I always advise you to start working with your yawning. So first advice will be open your throat. It should be like you are getting ready to sing. So if you want to sing, it's a great option here. That's what we need to do every time. And since you know already how to activate your jaw or your breathing techniques or your belly, I believe you covered previous episode. So now we are ready to use this. And now I'll show you how to combine previous exercises, previous techniques, and this one of making your voice very low and very powerful. So what should be done here? First thing first, you should think about the volume of your voice. Remember, I told you about breathing techniques while counting numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can remind you these steps. So first step, you exhale everything, then you inhale through your nose just straight to your belly, and then you start counting, but follow the same conditions as if you present something. So for example, not just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That was my last number here. As you remember, in previous episodes it was like 15. So now I'm getting more ready to my presentation. I'm not ready yet. So if you feel like you can do more, it's a sign that you're not ready yet. But here, as you remember, I've done 29, 30, so it's the same because I followed the same conditions like volume, speech pace, the power of my voice, the power of my breathing. So everything was the same. That's why I encourage you to do the same. For you to follow the same conditions, you need to record yourself on the audio or video and follow and check. If you follow the same conditions, you're doing great in that, and you're doing as much professional as you can. So the first advice for you before you start your work and hard work on your voice techniques, I should say everybody should work with their voices. There is no person who don't need to use her voice to deliver ideas. Voice is your power. Not even your brain, because brain will be on the second or third task for you. Voice, what we meet first. Voice and appearance, it's our delivering. That's why we start working with delivering again and again. So now, about voice, why I mentioned the same conditions. While working with your voice, don't forget about the volume. This volume shouldn't be very different or very low. Like whispering, it's not an option for us. We are activating the voice. That's why it should be activated loud. And then while presenting, you can adjust your breathing not to be too loud or too quiet. For example, working in front of the camera, you don't need to shout loud. Even now I think, oh, I'm too loud, and I'm trying to calm down. But because I use my microphone, if you use your microphone, you don't need to be loud. But if you're presenting on different audience, they are here in front of you. You see their eyes, you see the stage and the audience, and you need to provide them with your strong output, which will get approach to the lowest and highest and mostly far away. Of course, you need to use the power of your voice and not to be tired. But while speaking, now I'm activated, engaged in my core muscles, and I'm feeling like I'm working, like a workout. The feeling should be this as a little bit the same as you're doing a workout. So try yourself. First step to work with your voice will be to open your throat. So we are working, since we're working with our muscles, the first one will be open your throat. How can we do this? You can yawn, but you can yawn, I have two options for you. On the one hand, you can yawn like you're doing it in real life, like, but open it wildly. Okay, and on the other hand, you can yawn, but with the closed mouth, like, feel this. Don't hurry up here. Feel this. Work with your muscles and opening your throat. It will be the step number one. You can just imagine it can remind you like you're trying to sing a song, like oh, but without any sound. Sounds are not my pair of shoes, that's why. Forget about that. But if you sing, do this every time. So open your mouth, open your throat by opening your mouth, or both without opening your mouth. Don't choose the option that you like most. Do both of them. Second step will be to relax the tension in your jaw. So that's something common here. I've already covered that in previous episodes. So how to do this? Our exercises, favorite exercises. So it will be not too hard for you to do this, but it should be done, because if your jaw is tensed, if your jaw is blocked, you will not influence your audience the right way. That's why your voice should be, many parameters should be covered before you even use your voice. That's why we work with that. So second step was to relax the tension in your lower jaw. You need actually you need your full body to be relaxed. That's why before your presentation, I would even recommend you to make some additional exercises. Yes, physical activities like squats or something like shaking your arms, shaking your hands. Everything like this will be very beneficial for you during your presentation, because your body will be very well shaped and well prepared there. Because why people usually experience these challenges while presenting, because not everybody even visit the gym. That's why while facing the camera or facing the audience, you should be well trained for that. And while using your muscles, you need to provide your audience with a very great sound, your voice. As for women, mostly all women, they should lower their voices, because we all speak very high. And if your speech sounds like a song, like hello and welcome dear students to this show today, no, it's not an option for us. Do the same, but at the lowest position as you can. Hello and welcome dear students, today this class is regarded to this and this. That's it. It's super easy. Try this. Third advice will be to relax your shoulders. Don't forget, I told you before about the posture, about your shoulders, and now if you started doing something with your voice without these preparation steps, it will be the first mistake. We don't want to make mistakes. That's why relax your neck and shoulders. Neck is also very important tool for you, because your head, not to be too left, too right, but still shake your head in the right way, in the right moment, will be the benefit from you, will be your personal win. So shoulders, don't forget about them. Even if you're sitting on the chair and you are leaning on the chair, on the back of the chair, keep thinking about your muscles. Everything should be covered by your muscles, not by the subjects or tables or chairs. That's it. No, think about your muscles, and for you to feel relaxed but tense still, you need to make these exercises and at least warm-ups. Then do your breathing techniques and breathing exercises. As you remember before working with your voice, as you remember, I gave you some breathing exercises while counting and so on and so forth. The moment here, the trap and the moment which we should remove will be your very loud breathing. What I mean, when you will present your ideas very, very hard, I mean very energetic and active, and you will use all your resources that you have, definitely you'll see and you'll meet this problem of making this loud breathing. What I mean, like while doing exercise, you feel like your core muscles are super activated. Here you need to be very attentive. We do this only for trainings. While speaking, you don't need to use all that power of your core. I mean, don't push this word and air until you are out of breathing at all, because then you follow this. No, it's not an option for us. We do this while training for us to build the strong core, for providing the strong voice. But while presenting, use it for 50%. Like you feel like you used your breath out of there for 50%, catch new. Inhale. Inhale should be quiet and it should be very fast. So you speak phrase or two phrases like a sentence, and then again inhale. Again exhale, inhale. So your belly will be like a balloon. So you push it, you again pull it again. So push, pull, and then you need to feel, and don't put yourself in this situation when you're out of breathing, because that situation always follows with like this. We don't want this. That's why your breathing exercises should be covered here in a very professional way. That's why you need to control it every second, and that's why do your breathing exercises as long as you can. I remind you, we use sh, like sh, and push it. You can always do pushes like sh, 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 sh. It should be very fast, and while doing this, I feel like my core is like a hard. Do this again. You start with what? Exhale everything, then inhale everything, and then push into my belly, not my chest, my belly, and without any inhaling. And while inhale, try to do this very quiet. For you to, it's a very, very like a super controlled moment while you breathe in the right way. It's super hard. Don't expect the first results today or tomorrow or in a month. In a month will be the first tiny slight results. Not today, not tomorrow, but if you will miss these trainings, it will be not even in a week. So keep doing this, keep controlling this, write down your results and your feelings if you are seriously oriented. Okay, so that was my tip number 4. Do your breathing techniques. Relax your shoulders, keep your posture, do your breathing techniques, your throat and your jaw. 5, only 5. 5 more ahead. What to do more? Of course, you need to start working with your voice. Here we are. First word, what I would like you to do will be the word hum. We all know this sound, hum, like hum. It's easy. Try this. You need to start by making a basic hum, like hum, and keep it as long as you can. Here we have a combination of everything. So you activate your jaw, not jaw, but your breathing techniques. Jaw will be a little bit further away, ahead. So you activate your throat, you activate your core, and everything which is connected with your lips and the strong strands of your voice. So your voice should be strong here. And my advice will be to repeat this from 5 till 10 times. Again. And try to push it lower, like Keep your posture, because if you will be sitting, it will not work for you. Posture, straight posture. Core muscles and throat. Keep doing it until just the very last breath at all. So do this again, and again. Do you feel the difference? I think yes, because even me, while showing you 3 attempts, the third one was the lowest one. That's why I keep doing it. It really gives you results. We are continuing, so humming will be a great starting point for you. But we should move forward. So that in that way, you should activate your muscles. You should keep this tension. Again, relax them. Again, keep the tension. Again, relax. If you push 10 times your voice for 10 times, you'll definitely feel the difference, and your voice will be lower. It doesn't affect that you will sound less energetic or attractive. No, it will provide even more engagement than before, because you will use all of these lines for your intonation here, while being low and being quiet and being confident. Keeping and starting your presentation on inhaling and doing it high means every time it means that you're anxious, you're frightened, you're anxious, something's not okay, and it's wrong with you. If you start making it lower and on exhale, here you start. Say something short for you to feel that your start was very powerful, but then you just keep inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale again and again. That's it. That's the formula. That's the way it works. So here we are. We hummed many times, so 10 times, 15 times. Do whatever you want here. Do whatever you can here. And then activate, don't forget about your shoulders, neck, everything will work for you. If you're a stand, I advise you to stand up and do the same. Do it for your full energy and full strength as you can, full power. Do it for at least 15 minutes. 15 minutes will be great and beautiful for you, beautiful results you will see just right here, because it's activities that will keep you healthy and wealthy. And then we transfer to my advice number 7. It's a very, very working with your voice is a very song-like activities, like singing a song will work here. If you're a singer, you know what I mean. So let's start with the basic warm-up, like do, re, mi. Do, re, mi, 3 notes. Okay, you exhale everything, then you inhale and activate your diaphragmatic breathing, and then start do, re, mi. It doesn't matter if you push yourself in the right notes or not. You just try different. Do, re, mi. If it's hard for you, you can 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. So do the same, going up and then going down. Then push your main idea. A main task here will be to push yourself as low as you can, as this pitch range should be low as you can. So do, re, mi. For me, it takes sometimes, I push my chin forward, no, down, no, don't do this. While making your head active, you'll feel the difference of sounding. So, do, re, mi, or do, re, mi. I use the different throat position. That's why the sound is different. That's why find your lowest position and then try to put it into words. Like, today is the good weather. Do, re, mi. Today is the good weather. So you speak very loud and very low at the low pitch. that will definitely work for you. So repeat this for 4, 5, 10 times, and making this descending and ascending. This will work for you, like rising and falling every time, because the main rule for intonation will be to be different, going up and then going down, then from down going again up. So your line should be always like this. It shouldn't be like up, down, up, down, up, down. It shouldn't be. It should be down, up, and again down and again up, like a wave. It shouldn't be very sharp. So that's how it works. Now we are at the moment where you can feel some tension everywhere because you've done a great work here. What to do next? Small lip thrills, as we did before. See, your breathing is activated everywhere actually. You relax a little bit and then you can repeat something which was good for you. But if you're done with that, that was my advice number 8. We jump into practice and advice number 9. We need to make, again, like this waves. We need to make it with the sound. Which sound to choose? We did it with the sound hum, sh, different. But here you can use vocal letters and that's it, sounds. But what can be done here? What can be done? Practice with a song, but not just a song. It will be just 2 sounds again, ng, like the word sin, this sound, this like a siren should be here. Do this, because while I was showing you, I feel the difference. My tongue is again thrilling and lips as well. But your thoughts should be focused on the core, your throat, and your sound. Your voice should be very strong here. Again and again. It's like a song, but it should be hard for you. This exercise will help you to make this warm-up very, very effective, and literally it will open all your resources from inside. That's why we do this. Try to do this. ng, 2 letters like sin. Today I would sin. You can open your mouth, you can close your mouth, both of that. But this exercise will give you the ability of creating different pitches. So making it sound loud but high, and then loud but low. That's how it works, and that's how I dream to. I hope to see this on our next Zoom practice. We'll cover all of that. Don't be shy, don't be ashamed. It's a great work to do, but it definitely helped you with your voice and sound very professional with your microphone, with all of these techniques, because while sounding just in front of the audience, you can do it great just right now. But how about the technical issues? Your voice will definitely need to be practiced and practiced more and more. And my last advice here for you will be number 10, practice with tongue twisters. Really, don't forget about them. I know for my experience, and not for the last 9 years I've been teaching people, and I know that you are very motivated now. So wow, tongue twisters, maybe you treat it as some fun and joy activities. Maybe you don't pay attention on them, but really they are very good technique for you while reading, while presenting, while doing anything. That's why. Few tongue twisters from the list per day will be great enough for you. Let's take my favorite, like teaching ghosts to sin. Teaching ghosts to sin. Teaching ghosts to sin. Ghosts to sin. When you see this difficult moment, you remember what to do? To make a little pause. Teaching ghosts to thin. To thin. That's it. Teaching ghosts to thin. Two phrases. Divide the sentence into phrases, and the phrase is a great foundation for you to make intonation going up or down, like ascending and descending, and making it very unique New York. Even if you have 3 words, unique New York, unique New York, or unique New York. Like, wow, is it true? while doing some opening to your program or closing part, of course you will meet this necessity of being very engaging, and that will help you. That will help you for sure. Red letter, yellow letter, red letter, yellow letter. So keep doing it. If you see even few words, try to repeat it for 10, 20 times in a row, and you'll see how different your sound will be, how powerful your voice will be. If you keep doing these 10 steps every day, like a routine for 10, 15 minutes, your voice will be just will make a difference between this and the previous one. So keep doing these exercises. Follow these 10 tips for making your voice very powerful, and don't forget to read. Read and using your intonation patterns will be the great option for you. And when you see this necessity of reading, and your reading will be the different one, I will consider this to be our personal common win. See you next time for our next class, and keep doing this practice every day despite of anything. Don't think about the deadline. Do the process and enjoy the process, and I hope you will enjoy the results. Thank you. Stay tuned and take care.